My name is Shake the Magnet.
Eli the salesman.
And we are actually giving away up to $10,000 to anybody who can find us a motivated seller that leads to a contract. Now Eli right now, he has a list that you can find a motivated seller. So we're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you help us help you. See how that go?
Yes, sir.
Eli, let's start off.
So number one, eviction notice from the court.
Okay, so if you know anybody who's being evicted out of their home or whatever, we're looking for the owner of that eviction, the owner of the property, because that property owner might be he might be ready to sell. He tired of dealing with renters.
Yeah.
He ready to sell. So evictions. If you see somebody getting evicted, we need the address to that property, and we can get in contact with that homeowner to see if he's interested in selling. Okay.
There you go. Number two, we got out-of-state landlords.
Out-of-state landlords. There are systems you can use to find this, so the average person might not be able to find if a landlord is out of state, but you might know somebody who lives out of state that own a property that might be interested in selling for whatever reason. So that's number two.
All right. Number three, we got landlords who owe back taxes on more than one property. That's multiple properties.
Right. So there are systems you can go on that can find landowners, landlords that own multiple properties, or you can look at, you can go to the county appraisal and you can find homeowners who owe back taxes that are probably coming up for auction, and you can look those up and get the addresses, and you can give them to us. We prefer that it's at least 30 days before the auction. Yeah. And you can give them to us, and that could lead to a contract.
Mm-hmm. All right. Fourth, we got properties that's owned by someone who went out of business recently, trying to downsize or downgrade.
Right. So you got business owners who may have, during this time period, may have lost their job or lost their business. They had a big house and now they need to downsize. They might be ready to sell that house. Okay, like Eli said.
Yeah. Also, we got tax delinquent properties.
Again, that goes back to the tax situation. You have tax delinquent properties where a person can't pay, can't catch their taxes up. Here in Florida, I think it's 3 years. So if they're behind 2 or 1 year, we can go ahead and start the process with corresponding with these homeowners, and that could lead to a contract.
Yeah. This is a creative idea, but you got unemployment offices.
Yeah, if you got somebody that works at an unemployment place and you have new people coming in filing for unemployment, they might have a home. They might need to downsize and go get them a trailer, or they might need to go get them a room. But these people, we would contact to see if they have a home, and hey, we might negotiate. That might be a contract for you.
We'll cut that out. Craigslist.
You can go on Craigslist and you look in your area and you can find homeowners that are selling their homes on Craigslist.
Yeah. Then
you can give us the address and we will correspond with this homeowner and we'll see if they're interested. If it leads to a contract, you got $10,000.
You got eBay.
You can go on eBay. eBay is like Craigslist. You can go on eBay. You can do the same thing. People are selling properties on eBay, and if you find a motivated homeowner on eBay, send it to us.
They also got an app called Let It Go.
Yeah, Let It Go, same thing.
Mm-hmm. Got low-income zip codes.
Well, yeah, you can go on Zillow. You can look in the low-income areas, and then you can go to those areas. And what we do is drive for dollars. We can go into those low-income areas because, unfortunately, low-income areas, people go through financial hardship. They lose their properties, or it might be some abandoned homes in that area. You can find those properties, get the address. We'll get in contact with the homeowner.
All right, and we got people getting divorced.
When two people get into divorce, both names might be on the property. They want to separate, they want to split whatever they have with each other, and they want to move on. If you know somebody that's getting into a divorce, send us their address, send us their number, and we can start talking to them about how to help them sell their home, and so they both can move on with their lives.
All right, we got divorce attorneys.
This is you trying to build a network, and this is something we do too. But you can go and you can talk to divorce lawyers, send them a letter, tell them what you do, tell them what you're looking for, and they can refer you people who are in divorce situations that, you know, they can send you their contact information or put in a good word for you, and that could lead to a contract.
We got FISBOs.
Okay,
For sale by owners.
that's for sale by owners. So if you know people who you see signs out while you're driving around or moving around, and you see a sign that says for sale, but it's not with a real estate company or a real estate agent on that sign, that could be a for sale by owner. Or you can go on Zillow and you can look up for sale by owners. And there are other websites like Craigslist that you could put in for sale by owner, and you can find for sale by owner.
You got expired MLS listings.
Expired MLS listings. Maybe you know some real estate agents who can give you a list of expired MLS listings, and we can go through that list and call those.
Maybe they are real estate agents.
Yeah, maybe you are a real estate agent. Yeah, and we can go through that list and we can talk to those homeowners.
You have underpriced homes for sale on the MLS.
Yeah, I mean, there are prices, handyman specials. I know a lot of MLS got a filter for handyman specials. If you have access to the MLS or you know somebody who does, you can look for those properties. You work with us.
Paid ads on Facebook. We buy houses.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you know anything about social media marketing, content marketing or anything like that, that could be one of the ways. That's called inbound marketing.
All right. We got state executives or administrators.
Well, yeah, so you have people in the courthouse and different places of that nature who would have access to information on people losing property, people that are in distress situations. And if you have a contact like that that can give you a list of properties that we can go and look at or talk to the homeowners, that could be a good one too.
Yeah. We have bandit signs.
Okay, I know you've seen it all the time where people say they have signs out that says, "I buy homes." Hey, you can buy those signs for cheap. If you got a little money, you can buy those signs. You can put them out. When people call, you can direct them to us.
There you go. This is for the big boys, but you got billboard, radio, and TV ads.
Hey, you've worked with us and you've already done 3 or 4 houses. Now you have some money in your pocket and you might want to go and put up a billboard for, motivated sellers, distressed sellers.
Yeah. We got empty nesters.
Yeah, we kind of consider them high equity. If you got high equity homeowners who, the house might be paid for, and they might just want to cash in.
We got building code violations. It's another creative way.
Right. So you can go to the code violations office. You can go to the code violation office, or if you know somebody who worked there, and they can help you get a list of properties who've had code violations. You kind of want to look for at least $2,500 or more, and maybe they got more than one. You know what I mean? That shows a sign of distress. So you want to be able to get a list of those type of properties.
We got pre-foreclosures.
Pre-foreclosures. So any type of people not paying their mortgage, taxes, any situation where a person would go into foreclosure or pre-foreclosure, which is not really the foreclosure. It's a step before being foreclosed on. But those people are still in situations where they could be helped, and they don't have to destroy their credit, and they don't have to come out on the short end of just losing everything they invested in a home. Because sometimes we help homeowners walk away with a little money and their credit intact. So foreclosures.
There you go. We got this happens often. People who inherit the houses.
Probate.
Inherit the homes.
Yeah, so people who family members have passed away, you might know somebody whose family member passed away and they left them land and real estate and they might not know what to do with it. We can help them in that situation, come out on top in that situation, and they don't have to lose it, or they don't have to let it sit there and deteriorate before somebody comes along and buy it for pennies on the dollar.
Right.
We can help them right away.
Right. People making double payments.
Okay, yeah, sometimes people making double payments where they left one house and they're still making payments on that house and they get into another house. I don't know why nobody would want to do that, but I hear that's a common occurrence.
You got
it's not really a common occurrence, but it happens.
Yeah, transfer for work.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a good one. They might have transferred from one place to another. They got a job, and the job say, "Hey man, we need you here ASAP." So they left their house, still paying on their house, and they got another house or a rental or something like that.
Yeah.
Now they need help getting rid of that old house because they had to move so fast.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good one. Bro.
You got people with medical and health problems.
It might take you to, liquidate some of your assets, like your home, to be able to pay those medical bills.
Yeah.
So if you know somebody going through that situation.
And you got bulletin boards at busy stores. You got Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's.
Yeah.
You got different stores like that.
Different stores, colleges, schools, different places like that. You could put up a little flyer that says you buy homes. You're looking for, whatever your descriptions are of what you're looking for as far as a distressed homeowner or a person that's going through a situation that might need help with their property. That's another way to find one.
All right, we have vacant homes.
So that's back to how we do it sometimes. We ride around, we call it driving for dollars, and we look for homes that look like nobody is living in it. We use our Zillow app, we find out what the address is, and we get in contact with that homeowner.
People in bankruptcy are having financial burdens.
Well, yeah, that pretty much goes back to the foreclosures and bankruptcies and stuff like that. If you find a homeowner that's going through that situation.
Credit and repair agencies or credit advisors, counselors.
Right. So you might have people who fix credit, financial advisors, people of that nature who comes in contact with homeowners that need some financial assistance and they want to sell their property, or they got other properties they might want to sell. Those are the people we look for too.
People arrested for violent crimes and who are going to jail.
Right. If you know somebody who owns property and they get arrested and they might have to go do a bid, or they might have to do a substantial amount of time, and they need money to be able to support themselves while they're incarcerated, we can help them in that situation to help them liquidate their property so they can have some cash to be able to be taken care of while they doing this.
Real estate agents.
If you know real estate agents, holla at them, talk to them, build a relationship with them. A lot of real estate agents have what's called a pocket list. That means they have homeowners who are motivated to sell, and the situation is sweet, and they don't want to put it on the MLS right away.
You got networking with other investors.
Right. So a good thing, or which is a beautiful thing, is other people who are wholesalers or bird dogs or other investors, and you want to build relationships with those people. And if they find a property and they can't unload their property, they can't find a buyer for that property, you can bring that property to us and we'll help you.
Properties with liens.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah, you have judgments and liens. People who have trash in their yard, people who might have, the roof might be messed up, or that's just a sign of distress. That's another sign that the property is in some type of distress. The homeowner got some type of financial distress. They can't pay for it.
You got also you have salespeople at new home subdivisions with clients more willing to sell their old homes because they just got a new home.
Right.
All right. You got mortgage brokers.
Build a relationship with mortgage brokers. People come through their businesses all the time. Some of them don't qualify for conventional loans. Some of them do, and they still got another house they need to sell. So, mortgage brokers.
Yeah. Real estate attorneys.
Real estate attorneys, they represent people that's going through different real estate situations, just like probate and things of that nature. And if you build a relationship with a real estate agent, or a real estate a lawyer, a real estate attorney, they could turn you into. They can refer people to you, or refer you to people who.
You got carpet cleaners.
So you got a lot of people, people that drive Ubers, Uber Eats, people that drive Lyft,
DoorDash.
DoorDash. Those people move around all day long. And if you could build you a nice little network of those people, they could probably find you some motivated sellers, some abandoned homes, and things of that nature. So you might want to build a relationship with those guys.
Also, we got garage sales.
If you see garage sales on Craigslist, in the newspaper, or if you're just driving around, you see a garage sale, you might want to go up to those people and ask them, are you selling your home?
We got hair salons.
Beauty salons, barbershops. You know, a lot of people come in those places. It's a lot of conversation going on, and you can take your flyers, you can take your business cards.
Water and power shutoff list.
Yeah, we have done this a couple times. So we call the city and we ask for a list of homes that have had their water cut off for the last 3 to 6 months. That's a sign of distress. If somebody's not paying their water bill for the last 3 to 6 months, something wrong. So we try to find out what that is and to see if they are motivated or interested in selling their property.
If you like this content that you heard today, man, like, subscribe, hit the share button so we can continue bringing you valuable information
on real estate investing and other wealth building opportunities at the same time. Eli and Shake the Magnet, and this is the Magnet Effect.
Make a powerful move.
Make a powerful move.